it has been confirmed that Ubisoft will be delaying an unnamed large game until next fiscal year, and it's expected to be Star Wars Outlaws. So they have not confirmed that it will be Star Wars Outlaws, but still, it's not looking like we're going to be seeing that game anytime soon after their initial reveal at the Ubisoft Forward. Ubisoft delayed an unnamed large game to the next fiscal year, expected to be Star Wars Outlaws. The next high-profile video game release set in the Star Wars universe, Star Wars Outlaws, looks to be delayed until later in 2024 or even into 2025. Before we continue with the news of the day, I'd just like to share with you, okay, talking about supporting this Patreon, which if you support this person, Bespin or B-Spin Bulletin, make sure to check out their Patreon and all that stuff. I'm not reading that for the news part of it, but be sure to check them out, support them on Coffee or Patreon. Yesterday, Ubisoft held its latest earnings call, during which revealed that an upcoming large game will not release by the end of the next fiscal year, or this fiscal year, March 31st, 2024, and instead will now release sometime within their next fiscal year, which runs April 1st, 2024 to March 31st, 2025. Now, that doesn't sound as bad when you put it like the fact that the end of the fiscal year is in March, which is like not that far away. But then when you consider that till next fiscal year could be all the way until March 2025, I guess I see it a little bit. So on the earnings call, Ubisoft did not specify which title had suffered the delay, but Star Wars Outlaws is kind of like the thing that people I think are expecting from them next. I don't think anyone's really checking for their Avatar game. It's cool. I just know it just looks like Far Cry. You're right. It's going to be first person, which I don't know if that was a good decision to do, with the fact that you're getting to play one of the aliens, one of the Na'vi. Is that Dr. Aphra? No, I think it's just an original character for Star Wars Outlaws. I could be wrong though. The company can therefore confirm its announced guidance of a strong top line growth and whatever that is, income of approximately $400 million without the release of a large game it initially planned to launch during the last quarter of the current fiscal year. The company has decided to launch the other game in the next fiscal year. The reason many believe that the mystery title suffered a delay is Outlaws is due to the past report from Kotaku from May of this year, where the outlet revealed that Ubisoft was hoping to release Star Wars Outlaw within its next fiscal year. So before the 1st of April 2024. However, within the same article, it was mentioned by Kotaku that the window release felt too ambitious, according to sources close to the project, with those sources adding that they didn't expect the video game to release until Ubisoft's next fiscal window. So apparently it was already speculated by an inside source that it was not going to make a deadline of March 2024, end of March 2024. Ubisoft had 3 additional major releases planned to release within this fiscal year: Assassin's Creed Mirage, the Avatar Frontiers project that I was talking about. Like I said, I feel like it's going to hit a niche audience, but I think a lot more people you're able to pull more general audience as well as gaming fans with a Star Wars title. That's set to release in December following a delay from last year, with gameplay impressions rumored to be released next week. And then their much delayed pirate adventure title, Skull and Bones, which Skull and Bones they've been talking about for like a long time. I think, like, I could be wrong. Wasn't Skull and Bones supposed to be released on the previous Xbox, like the previous generation? I'm fairly certain it was. I feel like I've been hearing about it for a long time. Y'all check me on that. It had been delayed in the 4th quarter of the fiscal year, meaning it's set to release before March 31st. So Skull and Bones is supposed to come out. The whole reason for that is I can't remember what government. Is it Singapore? There's some government that actually Ubisoft has used money from for like staying afloat or something like that. So whatever that is why Skull and Bones is gonna come out. Unfortunately, it seems all signs point to the delay of Outlaws. I know this news may frustrate fans who are looking forward, but it only benefit the quality of the game. Yeah, I don't foresee this as like a bad thing. I've come to a point where excuse me, I would prefer like they don't give us a release date until they definitively know that the game is going to release. And other than that, if it's delayed, I now only see that as an opportunity for the game to get better. So I'm not mad at this, but it looks like more than likely Ubisoft's Star Wars title is going to be delayed. Hopefully it gives us some more time in the oven and we get the best product possible, because I genuinely do want to check this game out. Star Wars video games is one of the avenues that actually got me into Star Wars. Like, I wasn't a big Star Wars movie fan, but I loved The Force Unleashed. Obviously hopped into The Force Unleashed 2, and that's one of those things where I enjoyed those, which made me want to check out, you know, Fallen Order, and love Jedi Survivor, played that on the channel as well. So here's hoping that this is a good thing, that this delay helps out the game, make it be the best it can be. All right, but we finna get into Spider-Man. Finna get into Spidey-Man.